Good morning, beautiful. Welcome to your morning yoga flow that will set the tone for your day to become stronger, more focused, allow that rooting nature and that calmness within yourself. Let go of judgment and show up exactly as you are as we meet in a tabletop position. You can meet the big toes, kissing the big toes, release the knees wide, hinge the heart forward, and release the arms long for an extended child's pose, for a Bhaktasana. Melt the forehead down and just take a moment to connect to the inflow of your breath. And let it go. Just giving yourself permission to notice whatever you noticed this morning, any tension or tightness that you've collected from a weird sleep. Maybe you're feeling groggy, maybe you don't want to be here. Just hold space and acknowledge yourself as you give gratitude for you, for showing up exactly as you are with the lengthened inhalation and an organic exhalation. Feeling that lovely stretch from the fingertips to the palms, stretching into the arms, all the way through the spine to the hips. If your hips are feeling tense and tight, create a gentle rocking motion that takes you side to side. Exhale the breath. Arriving here, showing up as you set an intention for your day. To be stronger, to be more calm, to be more confident and focused with whatever it is that crosses your path on this beautiful morning. Breath comes in, sinking your heart closer towards the earth. Beautiful. Pressing and rooting through the fingertips, through the palms of the hand. You can imagine like you're rolling a small ball with your nose until you meet yourself on the belly. Shifting the hips side to side, release the toes down, forearms lengthen long, bending at the elbows for a Sphinx pose. Really setting yourself up for success as you open your heart this morning. If it's feeling too tense or tight, you can press the fingertips and inch them forward to make this a more gentle back bend. Find what feels good for you as that breath lengthens in. Beautiful, dissipated away. Wonderful breath comes in. Finding what you need as you engage through the pelvic wall. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Create a pillow by bending the elbows. Rest the cheek of one side sideways. Heels come up to the sky and just gently windshield wipe side to side. This is a great stretch to just help alleviate any lower back tension or tightness that so many of us hold. Being intuitive in your rocking and your breath that welcomes in and dissipates. Just finding a little pause as you exhale the toes down towards the earth. The hands will come below the shoulders. Start gently knitting the ribs together, pressing up into a kneeling plank or an extended plank. Whatever is in your practice, there's no right or wrong. If the wrists are really sensitive, you can come down to the forearms. Really hollow through the front body, just being mindful that you're not piking up the butt or creating that arching of the spine. Finding strength as you affirm this morning, I am strong. And truly feeling the strength as you press through the palms of your hands, engaging through the shoulders, hollow the front body, squeeze the pelvic wall, really working in through the legs and the strength into the calves, into the front toe pads. Breath welcomes in. Press it away long and strong. You are stronger than you think you are, finding strength as you press hips up and back, downward facing dog. A lovely pedal can feel really nice here as you really start stretching and warming up your body today. So just stretching, pedaling through the heels, really drawing the ears to the insides of the biceps the best you can, getting whatever stretch that you need today to awaken your legs, the space of your safety, your security, and your trust in these chakras. And be intuitive, pedal, let it feel good. Forget what you think that you need to be doing in this posture, my love, and just feel it. Right toe pad comes down, left toes gently come up for your version of a three-legged dog. You can gently hover or heel reaches up, toe points up and back, strong long line. Slowly start transitioning, move the knee in and tuck it towards the chin, and then step the foot forward. Sometimes it's easier said than done, so just take your time for a kneeling runner's lunge. Blocks can be really handy here, so find what support feels good for you. You can be down on the knee. You can transition the weight past the ankle, coming in for this beautiful stretch in that right hip. So this is a low lunge. The hands can reach up to the side. You can cactus the arm or reach the hands up to the sky. Gentle back bend as the chin tips up to the sky, really opening up for this crescent lunge, finding strength. If you feel yourself losing your stability in that hind foot, make sure that the toes are posted up. Really activate through the pelvic wall, drawing in strength and focus by feeling strong and focused on your mat, my lovely light. Exhale the hand on the right down. You can stay down on the right knee, or you can inhale, hover up for a twisted, extended side angle, whatever's in your practice. Option to airplane the arm, bend at the elbow, or stack shoulder over shoulder on the left. Really pressing and rooting your energy down, finding a sense of calm and fluidity within the waves. Breath welcomes in. Beautiful as the breath sends away, really finding strength. That left arm reaches down for that set of blocks. You can float down on the knee on the right hand side, my beautiful friend. Taking a moment to just settle for a moment as we swap sides. So now left hand will reach on the inside of the foot while the right arm reaches up. You could post up on that hind foot, or you can come down for your traditional extended side angle. You can stay down low, or if you need a modification, come to the upper thigh. Just being leery that all the weight is not poured into the forearm. Reach the shoulder up. Once again, my love, tap into your strength, because I know how strong you are, and I hope that you can awaken that in this morning practice. And hopefully by now, as you inhale, you're feeling a little shift in energy, a shift in your body. Beautiful. Hand reaches down, pressing the body down, stepping back into a plank. You can always come for a kneeling plank. Being mindful, it's getting a little wavy here, so I'm just going to scooch my mat over. So if you're on the knees and your knees are sensitive, a knee is recommended. You can hollow through the back body. You can do the kneeling plank or extended plank, really just finding your grounding with the earth beneath you, tapping into the strength of your upper body. As you inhale, you can chaturanga or vinyasa. You can come to the belly and take a back bend of your choice. Maybe it's an upper facing dog, maybe it's a cobra. Whatever you need here, my love, breathe that breath in. Pressing the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Pedaling out the heels here as we set up for a three-legged dog on the right. Toes can gently hover or point up and back. Knee transitions forward for that more plank variation as you step the foot forward. But guess what? If you need to come down on the knee, you can bring that blanket with you. For real, be kind to you and meet yourself where you are as you encourage yourself to find your edge, that space that pushes you out of your comfort zone here. As we come in here for this low lunge variation or a crescent lunge, you can use the blocks or float the back of the heart up. The hands can come towards the hip creases and align the head over the heart, over the hips. Hands can come at the cactus or release long and strong. Gentle back bend can come from a tipping of the neck for a crescent lunge. Powering through calves, inner thighs, squeezing them together. Squeeze your glute muscles. Activate your pelvic wall, draw the belly back, find strength as you press the fingers up and away from the body. Breath welcomes in. Left hand reaches down on the inside of the left side for a reverse extended side angle. You can bend at the elbow, airplane the arm back, or stack shoulder over shoulder. The more gentle variation is down on the knee, or you can inhale, straighten that hind leg, reach, stack shoulder over shoulder, finding strength in your body, finding strength within the mountains, even strength within the waters that surround me. Noticing this wind, allowing the wind to take away what is no longer serving you. Allowing the breath to guide you here. Exhale the hand on the right down, coming in for the traditional extended side angle. So you relocate the hind foot on the left. You'll be facing opposite direction as me. First variation is you can hinge from the side into the forearm. Hand reaches at the side for an upper extended side angle. For a little more advanced, the hand can reach for a block or down. Just being leery that that left shoulder is not dropping down, really rolling the shoulder up and back. It's okay to bend at the elbow or extend and reach across. Imagine if you were to roll a ball from your fingertips down to the left side of your body, it would come at this beautiful diagonal angle. Strengthening your muscles, strengthening your focus as you reach the hands inside of the foot and stepping back for a plank or a kneeling plank, my lovely friend, coming in for a vinyasa or a chaturanga. As you find strength first, set yourself up for success, and meet yourself as you transition the body weight forward, coming down and up, upward dog, or any back bend of your choice, my beautiful friend. You can press quickly the hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Really just noticing whatever you notice. You can really start exaggerating the pedaling of the heels here. You can start really finding more of an intuitive movement that feels good versus what you think you need to be doing. As you start the energy for your morning, walk the hands back towards the feet for Uttasana, a forward fold. You can create a lovely sway in the hips. Hands can just ragdoll, free form away from you. If you had that blanket or anything under your knees for support, move it out of the way. Heavy the head, heavy the heart, and just breathe here. Exhale. Beautiful. You can grab opposite elbows if that is in your practice this morning. Wonderful work, my beautiful friend. Hands slide up the shins for half of a flat back, removing any wrinkles from your neck. Nose is parallel to the floor. Finding strength, really squeeze through your bottom pelvic wall. Activate the belly up towards your spine. Roll the shoulders up and back. This is a posture that you can feel a whole lot of nothing or a whole lot of everything. As you hinge and walk the body forward for a kneeling plank or an upper plank. Finding strength once again in your upper body. Step the foot on the right forward off of the mat at a 45-degree angle for a lizard lunge. So really just walking and orienting the toes off the mat. Hind leg on the left lays flat, toes lay flat. You can put something under your knees. You can find a block. I really get sensitive knees in this lizard lunge, so I like a blanket. If that's what you need, find that. You can come up, or if your body is willing and allowing, a set of blocks are really nice to help add a little bit more support and come down on the elbows. So when we get in this posture, it's really encouraging an opening of the hips. This is one of those it hurts good poses, so really breathe your breath deeply here and pressing it away. Rocking gently side to side in the hips can be a super friend here, because our hips are our space where we store emotional trauma, wounds, just all the shit that we hold on to. Really just allow this pose to help you move into whatever it is that you're feeling in your hips without any guilt or shame or judgment. Just show up for you with love and compassion here. as you're really awakening this energy into your day that will carry on with you after you step off the mat, my beautiful friend. Bringing the hands below you, coming in for a transition where you can heel toe, which is just exactly as it sounds. The heel comes in, toe comes in towards the pelvic wall for half of a pigeon. My hip loves to pop off the earth here, so I like to bring a block underneath of it, or you can pop a blanket underneath of it. Relax the toes long on the left foot. You can use those blocks to help you up. So spiral your inner thigh up, hand comes towards the hip crease, presses down so your body is pointing towards the short edge of your mat. Make sure again that you use that prop. I notice in classes that my students don't take this tip, but it helps because it balances out and aligns your hip joints here. You can come in this dualistic pose for a gentle back bend in this Ekapada Kapotasana in Sanskrit for half a pigeon pose. Hands can reach towards the sky, squeeze the pelvic wall, really drawing the shoulders up, up, up and back. And smiling because we need some more good vibes in our day today. Just noticing any tension or tightness or resistance and showing up for you. Being the best version of yourself sometimes is just showing up as you soften and fold the heart forward for a more restorative variation. Sometimes you can rest palms, kissing palms. You can create fists or a block under the forehead is wonderful here. You might notice your mind is screaming at you. Shift your hips side to side, and for real, just be present and show up for whatever you need to as you get this stretch and a lot of resistance, because there is many practices where I want to scream and run away from this pose. So I encourage you to deeply inhale. Be present. What emotions are you storing in your hips today? What trauma are you struggling yourself? Is it a family member? Is it a past wound? What is it? Be kind. Be grateful for the entire journey, even the pain and the suffering, whether it's from you, from your mind, from your body, from your spirit, or perhaps it's someone that you love deeply. You can inhale the body up, remove that block, and just roll onto the bottom. Reach for that hind leg, bend the knee. The heel can come in front of the shin on the right, or it can cross over. If this is too much, the leg that's bent underneath can lengthen the body long. The goal is to hug and twist the body towards the bent knee. So really by now you want to feel this fire in your glute, your butt, and the back of your hamstring. And if you just be here, you will feel a deep release very quickly. You got to let that breath guide you into the pain, guide you into those old yucky energies and emotions. As you inhale that leg back, beautiful friend. Hands reach below you, and you can set back up to that plank, or you can just meet me in a tabletop, whatever you need. The tide is creeping up on me here. This is the reality of filming in nature at this beautiful lake in my hometown. Wonderful. You can come back for that kneeling plank or extended plank, and you can step the foot on the left forward for that lizard lunge. Toes are off the mat, so knowing that the proximity of your knee and hip is all dependent on how deep you get this stretch. How deep the stretch is all has to do with how far you open up. Kneeling on the right knee, relax the toes long. Blocks can be really good. Sometimes it's being up, posted up on the hands, or releasing down on the elbows. Once again, this is a deep release of the hips. This posture saved me from a year of a hip injury that then traveled to my other hip. These three postures, lizard, lunge to pigeon to a seated pretzel twist, really have been a miracle worker for me. So I hope that you are just being present for yourself and giving yourself compassion for wherever you are here. As we take a little longer to settle in, pushing up, heel toe, that heel in towards the pelvic wall, Release that foot long as we come in for half of a pigeon. Toes go long. Set yourself up for success. Do you need that block? Really settle in here. You can inhale the heart up. You can bring that block underneath of your sit bone. If it's up, spiral your inner thigh back. Just take a peek at where the toes are in proximity to the hip. Do your best to find alignment for you today, because it's not going to be the same as it was on the other side. Really strengthen here. Squeeze through the pelvic wall. Align the head over the heart over the hips, because we're finding strength first before we relax in this posture. Finding that alignment, that sense of center within you this morning. And when you find it here, I promise you that it will carry on with you through the rest of your day. You're doing amazing work, getting yourself all lined up here to have a better day, because I know I always feel better after a yoga practice. Hinge the heart forward. You can once again find what feels good. If it's stacking palms over palms, if it's creating a fist, if it's relaxing on a block. Know the closer your head is to the earth, the deeper the stretch is. And a gentle rocking sensation side to side in the hips can really help alleviate that tightness in the hips. I know maybe your hips are screaming at you, but just stay with me, stay with you. I want to let you know that 50 to 75% of the time I don't want to be on my mat practicing. I don't want to do a strength training practice, but I never give up on myself. And by never giving up on myself or leaving my practice, I'm showing myself that I believe in myself and that I can do hard things by doing them. Allow that breath to move into the ouch, the stick, to be present for whatever is arising in your right or your left hip, knowing that one's going to be a lot more intense than the other, or maybe they both feel similar. There's no right or wrong here. Breath works into those spaces. As you push up, move the block out of the way if it was under there. Come to the sit bone. The leg on the right reaches up. It can come in front of the shin or cross over. If this is too deep, release the leg on the left long. That will make this a little bit more of an accessible stretch. The goal is to hug into the knee and twist into the side where the twist away from the side where the knee is bent. Actually twist into, I think I'm doing this a little bit backwards, which find whatever feels good for you. Even your yoga teacher sometimes messes up her sequences. I know that that's just giving me permission to be human and to make mistakes and to just show up perfectly imperfect, flaws and all. Beautiful, my friend. Now we'll come to a seated position as we set up for our Shavasana. And I will be guiding you more in a Yoga Nidra fashion. Yoga Nidra is known as yogic sleep. We will be doing a gentle breath awareness and a body scan that will help reset your nervous system and really help you show up to your day with that calm, confidence, focus. So just allowing yourself to lay flat on the back. You can place anything under the knees. Hands can come to the belly, and just lift your shoulders up gently and settle them down. Lift the hips up and just do whatever you need to do to make yourself even just 1% more comfortable. So start by bringing the awareness into the nose to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out to the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So allow that breath to guide you into 4. Exhale to 6. Finding your own rhythm into the count of 4. Out to the 6 count. One more into the count of 4. Out to the count of 6. Beautiful. Next is our body awareness scan. Awareness comes to the top of the head. Notice any tension or tightness in any of these spaces, and all you need to do is relax. There's no need to change or alter. It's just be present. Scalp, eyebrows, ears, nose, chin, neck, shoulders, elbows, wrists, all 5 fingers on both sides, heart, belly, hips, thighs, knees, shins, toes. Gentle release of tension as a softening washes through toes to feet, gently relaxing through ankles, shins to knees, softening thighs and hips, letting go of all muscular effort in the lower body, deeply allowing the bones to lay heavy as you relax through belly and hips. The spine melts to the mat as heart is wide open. A warm, glowing, healing light surrounds your heart as shoulders, elbows, wrists, and fingers soften to the mat, releasing at the throat and back of neck, relaxing jaw, nose, heavying the eyelids, allowing the upper body to relax, letting go of all muscular effort, relaxing and letting go through eyelids, through the top of the head, allowing a deep sense of relaxation to wash over you as you embody the strength of the mountains today, as you embody the strength of the mountains today, as you find the fluidity and ease of the water, as you find the fluidity and ease of the water, as you inhale positivity, exhale negativity. Inhale positivity, exhale negativity. Inhale blue sky days, exhale the gray cloudy day. Inhale a blue sunshine day, exhale the gray cloudy day. Allowing your body to feel safe and held, and imagining you going through your day with a sense of calm, with a sense of strength, a sense of confidence in whatever it is that you set out to do, giving yourself permission to completely be present for whatever situation arises. And trust, my beautiful friend, that you are exactly where you need to be, that there's no mistakes, and that the universe truly has your back. Gently bringing your awareness back into the fingertips with a gentle wiggle, back into the toes with the wiggling of the toes. Awakening as you reach above for a full body reach and stretch. Maybe a yawn is in order. You can hug the knees or lay on your back and receive these healing affirmations with me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I am grateful to be alive this morning. I am grateful to be alive this morning. I am grateful to be alive this morning. I am calm, calm, and confident. I am calm, calm, and confident. I am calm, calm, and confident. You can use that top arm as a kickstand and meet me in a seated position, my love, with eyes closed or gaze softened. Bring the palms, kissing palms to your heart center. The love and the light within me honors and acknowledges the love and the light within you. Namaste, my beautiful friend. I hope that you have an energized day. I love you, and I will be back here practicing with you very soon. Bye-bye for now.